Welcome to Santa Monica Playhouse's world premiere of End of Times Therapy. We ask that you take this opportunity to silence all cell phones. Flash photography is prohibited for the safety of the actors. Now sit back, relax, and get ready for End of Times Therapy.
Yes, I love it.
There's a highway telling me to go where I can. Such a long way, I don't even know where I am. Such a long way, long way. Gonna sit right to where I am.
Top of the hour news, I'm Ed Ray. Here's what's happening. A magnitude 6.9 earthquake rocks the Southland, leaving 20 dead, more than 100 injured, as many residents are left without water and power. Emergency evacuations have been ordered in the following cities due to potential gas leaks: La Crescenta, Pasadena, Pacoima, Silmar, Duarte, Azusa, Upland, Chino Hills. A mutation of the Sigma tigerpox is shown to have devastating effects on people 35 and older. If you live in a sanctioned community, please do not leave your residence under penalty of law.
It is a sad day in a small town in North Texas. What started out as a friendly skirmish between neighbors has escalated to a civil war. This is now the 5th town to face near extinction in a state where the population has already decreased 40% due to gun violence.
A record-shattering heat wave in the southwest reached a high of 138 degrees. Without power, the following states are no longer inhabitable: Arizona, Utah, New Mexico, Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Iowa.
I am sorry to report that our generators are no longer serviceable, and we are discontinuing this news broadcast. Everett, what is that black hot? If you are heading north, please stay off the freeway. It has been an honor to report the news. Lydia and Luke, if you are still here, please head north to Salem. Mom, I still love you. May God be with you all. Oh my God. There's not a black cloud! Ah! Ah!
Safe outside, right? There's a whole gang of raiders out there, and they broke into our winter stock. They stole our dried meat and a barrel of our brew. And I think they're going to be coming back too. So if you could just please stay inside, man.
Oh, Target, we talked about this. Please don't call me ma'am.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. The word ma'am, it reminds you that you're aging, you're losing sex appeal, and you're going to die someday.
Just call me Sage.
Oh, sure, Sage, sure. But Just so you know, you appeal to me in every way. And not just for sex, but for that too.
Would you actually keep an eye out? I have a client coming.
Oh, anything for you, Sage. And, this client, they're coming here to talk to you about their feelings, right?
Yes, for a therapy session.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
You think maybe I can get a therapy session?
Well, I usually work with young women, but, you know, I mean, seeing as you helped me settle in here in La Placenta and brought me fresh water and chased away that rattlesnake when I was in a vulnerable position, you know, I do owe you.
I mean, if I'm being honest with you, I don't even really know what therapy is, but if it's going to make me spend more time with you, I think I'm going to like it. What now? Man, these guys are not going down without a fight. You know, if it was up to me, I would just give them a barrel of brew. But here in La Crescenta, there's no mercy. You know, I'll tell you, the leadership here, it's kind of stupid. Hey! Hey, watch your aim, all right? You're throwing rocks in Miss Sage's therapy business. Hey, I do not think it's a good idea to drink before going into battle.
Probably not how World War II was won.
Oh, that was in China, right? Ah, yeah, see?
Sorry, I am late. Just as I was leaving, the baby threw up and the little went into the stew, so Max made me make it from scratch. So I had to start a fire, but we were out of wood, so I had to chop a tree, but Max's axe needed sharpening, and then the sun was behind the trees.
Did you ask Max for help?
Of course not. But he's too busy hanging with his boys. Whenever I ask him what he does all day, he's like, none of your business. It's man stuff. If I ask him to get food, he comes back with a skinny old coyote, so I wake up in the dark. By the time the sun is over the mountaintop, I have hunted 3 rabbits, skinned them, made a stew, fed the baby, and sharpened my arrows. At night, I crash like a falling tree. And then Max asked me to do sex stuff that makes me uncomfortable.
Are you setting boundaries?
What is that word?
Well, it's like saying no.
No, that never works. No. Last night, Max needed his blowjob, and when I said I was too tired, he called me a cunty witch. No one told me being married would be like this. But I guess it could be worse. I could be an old maid like you.
Well, there's that.
I'd never see you cry at the sadness of your life. Don't you want a husband?
Well, you make it sound so fun. I was married once. I'm happier single.
So weird. I wish I knew more old people like you. All I know are girls a couple years older than me to teach me to clothe myself so I wouldn't get married before 17. I'm 19 and I have 1 baby. And another one coming.
You're pregnant? Do you want another child?
It doesn't matter what I want.
Well, if it doesn't matter what you want, how do you make decisions about your life?
What decisions do I have to make?
About your body? About your time? Oh my God. It's really not a therapist's place to tell her patient what to do.
Then what is the point of this therapy?
Well, you know, the point of therapy is to go through a process and then make changes in your life and realize that you don't have to, what? Well, you don't have to live this way.
What way do I have to live? Here, where I live in La Crescenta, we make babies. That's the master plan.
Okay, well, you know, have you ever thought about leaving?
Where would I go? Max says all that's out there are humans who eat other humans, gangs that will rape me, mountain lions, poisonous water.
Okay, but if there was somewhere that you could go.
Well, I'd have to take the baby.
I think I can help you. Let me think about it. Come back tomorrow, same time. Oh, I brought this for you. I know one rabbit isn't enough to pay you back. You are highly skilled, Tyra.
It's safe to go out now, Sage.
Thank you, Target.
Anything for you, Sage.
Hey, why do they call you Target?
Well, that's actually where I was when everything went down. Max found me. I was in the toy aisle. I was playing with Spider-Man and I was eating a Pop-Tart. Yeah. I don't really know why, but the name just kind of stuck. You know, Sage, I've been thinking about therapy. Yeah, and I realize I do have a lot of feelings. You know, like when Max asked me to wrestle one of the tribe members so he and the guys can sit back and drink and laugh, I do it. Even though that's not really who I am in my heart. So, I do want to do therapy. I just think it should be with a guy person, you know? Somebody that understands the pressures that I feel as a man.
Target, I have to say, you seem very in touch with your needs.
And well, I've also been thinking that I would like for me and you to go to the top of the mountain and watch the sun go down.
Oh. I don't think that's a very good idea. I mean, for one thing, I am a lot older than you.
No, not so much.
You called me ma'am.
Well, that's actually what all the tribe members call any woman that's not married. You look very young.
Okay. Well, you will never lose points for telling a woman she looks young.
So how many points do I have?
It's a figure of speech. It means you're doing well.
Oh, I know what it means. Right? Look, I know I didn't go to college or high school, and that's only because by the time I was 14, all my teachers were dead. All the books were burned or used for toilet paper. But I'm not stupid.
Oh, no. I know that. And I mean, you are highly intelligent. And you know, in the before times, you probably would have been some kind of like scientist or engineer. But, you know, I have a lot of years on you, and it's an unfair advantage. It's like it's an imbalance of power.
Maybe. But I'm the strongest person in the town. And I know everybody for miles. And plus, I'm a man. You know, which a lot of people think that makes me better. I don't do that. But what I'm trying to say is that we have different kinds of power, you know?
Well, I mean, you do have a point.
And besides, I mean, what does power have to do with us watching the sun go down again? Oh, wait. Is your husband still alive?
Yeah. I mean, but we're divorced. I didn't file any paperwork because there are no courts or papers or property to fight over anymore. But yeah. Any other questions?
Is he bigger than me? I'll go get my backpack.
I didn't say that I would go to the top of the mountain with you.
We can stay here. It's fine.
You know what? I really do have work to do.
Okay. No pressure. That's fine. I'll let you get back to your work. And hey, I'll make sure that nobody bothers you, okay? Whatever you need, I'm here for it.
Hey, wait up.
nothing beats a good homebrew, man. Sage!
Trip.
You've no idea how long I've been looking for you. You look great. You're a little worn and aged, but who hasn't been ravaged by this shit old planet's meltdown, right?
I'm surprised to see you.
You didn't get my messenger pigeon? You know, those things are so hard to train. I looked for you. They said that you had left, gone on some kind of mission. I've been looking for you for a long time.
Well, here I am.
No, don't gush too much. You might die of dehydration. Look, I wasn't expecting you to roll out the red carpet or anything, but how about, glad to see you're still alive, Trip. Or, hey, Trip, glad to see you're not dead, getting killed by a whole bunch of bald, tattooed men covered in paint and participating in some midnight Lord of the Flies ritual.
You know well enough not to go out during a full moon.
Or died of malnutrition in Bakersfield due to
You would
poisoned
never
soil.
set foot in Bakersfield.
Or dehydration from the contaminated water in the Ventura River. Or just falling into the sea from the Centinela Cliffs. There are so many ways to die in 2042. This is no small miracle.
Believe it or not, Trip, I never worried about you. You would never lower yourself to anything so base as dying from lack of food or water.
Okay, fine. I understand the icy reception. I deserve that and worse. A glacier, if such things still existed. But I am genuinely glad to see you alive and well, even though time has hardened.
I don't mean to be rude, but I'm expecting someone.
Who?
A patient.
A patient? For therapy? People out there don't have clean food or water, but sure, let's discuss our childhood trauma. Give me a break, Sage. I have traveled so far to see you. I have walked 500 miles, and I would walk 500.
You left me for a cult.
No, it wasn't a cult. Nobody forced me to be there.
That's what makes it a cult.
I thought the master was a good guy.
The fact that you want to call him master should have tipped you
I
off.
mean, sure, he wanted us to try bits of his food, and he wanted the wine already uncorked, but a good Pinot needs to breathe, right? So you're still mad? Oh, you're fine. Yes, you're still mad. All right. Did I make mistakes? Did I act in ways that benefited me personally? Yes. And yes. But, and I know this is hard to believe, I was addicted to meditation. I was in love with the idea of enlightenment, but then, as crazy as it sounds, I realized that I missed you. And maybe, yes, I wanted to do all the terrible, tedious bullshit that goes into a relationship, because the greatest thing anyone can ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Oh, I'm pretty sure I made it up.
You know what? I appreciate the big gesture, but aside from the fact that I have no interest in you, whatsoever, I like my life here. I have purpose. I help people.
I'm amazed at how many girls are knocked up around here. I've got a theory that the guys find them young and force them into this feminine ideal to perform what I am going to call domestic labor. Wow, interesting. Why don't you write a book about it? I would, but it is so hard to find a publisher. Look, I'm sorry about what I said before about you looking worn and aged. You don't look that raggedy. In fact, you look good. Happy? Like, I knew you were never going to take me back, but I did want to find you to just express my contrition, apologize, make amends, to be a better man.
Are you doing all this because the master told you to achieve enlightenment?
And I've always known that I'm somebody who marches to the beat of my own drum. Look, if there's anything that I can do, just tell me to make up for any past frustrations I might have caused.
I'll think about
In the meantime, I saw some of the fellers getting a barbecue together. I thought maybe I could swap some stories for some brew and sauteed rattlesnake. Yes. Hey, put one on for me.
Hey, all I have to say is that a real man wouldn't drink beer with rattlesnake.
Hello? Can I help you?
Hello, I'm Max. Tyra's husband.
Max, hello. Nice to meet you.
I seen you walking around town. You look better up close. So, this is where you talk to people.
Well, I mostly listen.
Listen, why would you want to do that? People are terrible. Who wants to hear what they have to say?
Well, I guess I find it rewarding.
You went to college.
Yeah.
I didn't finish high school, had a job at Costco.
I had a membership there.
Worked in the back, unloaded boxes for $18 an hour.
Not a lot of money in LA.
And you were a therapist.
Yes. I worked with children.
That must have paid a lot. How much?
Well, my rate was $4.50
A day?
a session, 45 minutes.
$10 a minute. My mother died because she didn't want to pay for an ambulance.
I'm so sorry. That's horrible.
I am curious about this therapy. So, I talk and you listen. Is that how it works?
No, I mean, not exactly.
Then how does it work?
Well, my client sits there, and I ask them how they're feeling, and then they share their internal experience.
What's an internal experience?
Feelings, emotions.
Interesting. So, ask me how I'm feeling.
I don't think I'm really the right person for this. Would you rather speak to another of your tribesmen or one of your boys?
My boys don't talk, except Target, and he cries when the sun goes down. Something's wrong with him. I want to talk to you.
So, Max, tell me, how are you feeling?
I feel like when my wife sees you, she comes home and asks me to do things. Help make the fire, skin the rabbit, hold the baby, pour my own beer.
Here's the thing, Max. Tyra asking you to help her with chores, that's not a feeling.
What's a feeling then?
Grief, anger, sadness.
Those are the only words?
No, I mean, you can use your own words, or you could, use images to describe how you're feeling.
Like what?
Well, like, if I say, my hair is on fire, what I mean is that I'm really, really angry.
Interesting. When Tyra asked me to change the baby's diapers, I feel like when the river goes to the end of rocks after days of rain.
Like a waterfall.
Yes. Or when she asked me to cut wood for the stew, I feel like when hot wind blows dust in my face.
I have to say, Max, you were very poetic in your descriptions of your feelings. Another way to say that might be to say that you were feeling frustrated with Tyra.
Maybe I'm frustrated with you.
Okay, well, here's the thing that you need to understand, Max. I'm just helping Tyra in her process. And, this could lead to her becoming a better wife, a better mother.
A better wife? She was the perfect wife. Made the house nice. The sex was great. And then, I had to see this lady, and I had to bring her a squirrel as payment. And then she tells me that she needs consent and that I'm entitled. What the hell does that even mean?
It means that you think your needs are more important than hers.
Sounds about right. But it's not just my needs. This whole town needs babies, and there are more important things in this world than consent. Tyra is not gonna see you anymore.
Well, that is her decision to make. She has agency.
Agency. You say a lot of interesting things. You are a smart lady. A lot of ideas. Are they good ideas? Doesn't matter. Not anymore. You see, Tyra is always going to want to see you as long as you're around.
You know, I can just leave right now and you will never see me again.
I am having another feeling, kind of sadness, I guess. I like you, so I feel a little blue. But I also feel lighter, like I don't have to worry about this problem anymore.
I could just give you a piece of my hair and Tyra would never have to know.
I can see why she likes you. Now, I find you attractive. Are you casting a spell?
Max!
Go home, Tyra,
Your dinner is cold.
and put it over the fire.
I made rabbit stew with the salt rock just the way you like it.
Then I'll enjoy the rabbit stew later. I'm busy right now.
Why are you wasting time on this ridiculous woman? I only visit her because she's lonely.
Woman, leave. You're not supposed to be here. What the hell are Costco and the others doing out there anyway?
Oh, those clowns? They're taking a nap. They don't respect you.
I'll deal with them later.
She knows things. She knows things. She can help us. She knows how to find clean water and how to find clean soil.
She knows a lot of things.
Max, let her go. Or I'll leave you.
There are other girls, Tyra, younger than you, and besides, who would even notice if one day you just disappeared?
What kind of man would threaten the mother of his unborn child?
You will not survive on your own.
Yes, I will.
Where are you taking my wife?
This is random. Does anybody have a
Who
camera?
the fuck are you?
Chill out, okay, everybody? Maybe let's take a nice, deep, cleansing breath.
We gotta leave. The Raiders are back. What are you doing?
I will deal with you later. Oh.
Are you okay?
I am taking Tyra and I'm going to Bel Air.
Where is that?
101, all the way north until you see a very green golf course. Ask for me.
Man, I've been looking all over for you, man. Our town is being invaded and you're in here bullying somebody that's done nothing to you? We gotta go north, Max.
Well, look at you. Big man making all the decisions. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't even be here.
You know what? Okay, look, I'm never gonna forget that you found me and that you took care of me. But why do you gotta act like this?
Because I can.
To do, you got a lovely day to do it in, that's true. And I hope whatever you've got to do is something that can be done by two. For I'd really like to stay.
I cannot walk one more step. It feels like my arms are going to fall off.
Give me the baby.
No, she will cry.
Not with me, she won't. I am magic with babies. It's fully formed adult women who are immune to my power.
We can't keep going with the baby. Tyra, you stay here. I'm going to go alone. You're leaving me here? No. I will come back for you.
You should not go alone. You don't have enough supplies, water.
You said you wanted to do something for me. Take care of her until I get back.
Fine, but don't drink of the Ventura River. A scientist I met said there are 17 different kinds of pathogens in there. That has been used as a porta potty for the last decade. But you just I get some rest, I'll keep a lookout for any gang members or bald, tattooed men covered in paint.
So, what do you want me to do?
What do you mean?
Should I take my clothes off? My arms are really tired. Is it okay if I just use my mouth?
Oh, no, that is not necessary.
Oh, you like men?
No. Well, no. Believe me, I've had my fair share of casual sex.
What is casual sex?
Sex, and then when it's over, you just leave.
That is all sex.
Yeah, but when it's casual, nobody cries. At least, you're not supposed to.
I'm so confused.
Look, this is not a transaction.
What is a transaction?
An exchange, a payment.
Oh, everything is a transaction. Nothing is free.
You want to pay me back? Live a good life. Take care of your child. Maybe find a nice guy to marry.
Marry? How can you even say that word, marry? Have you seen the kind of guys who want to get married around here?
Look, I know you've just been in a very traumatic situation, but not all men are like that. Some are like me. Okay. Look, just live however makes you happy.
I can't live however makes me happy. I have her. And this? No, I will never get married again. Why would I want to live on a lonely island of pretend happiness with just one person? No. I want to live in a tribe of women. Some who are older than me and can teach me things, and some who are younger who I can help. And there are never any tired mothers because there's always somebody there to help with the baby. Men can visit us at night if we want them to. But no, I won't marry ever again. Never.
Early in the game, I taught myself to sing and play and use a little trickery on the kids who never favored me. Those were years that Clinton slipped.
No. No, I said I wanted the tote for the women's lounge, not the alabaster, the tote. The East Lounge is mid-century. Mid-century. Not this century, the last one. I don't know why they call it that. Oh, make sure that Carlos paints an elephant on the wall of the yoga studio. It's some kind of Indian thing. No, it only goes in the yoga studio, not the gym. Okay, bye. Sage! Oh my God! Oh my God! What happened to you? Why did you go to the front gates and have Abigail let you in?
I tried. He didn't recognize me.
Oh God, those idiots! You look like Death dragged you into a sewer.
I drank from the Ventura River.
Why would you do that?
I'm so thirsty. My supplies were stolen.
You know what? Here, drink this. Seriously, drink it. Sit down. Taylor, you know they turn Sage away at the front gates like she's some kind of street person? Fine, I'll take her to the infirmary, but first let's prepare her room. I'm thinking like sparkling water, a fruit basket. Does a caprese sandwich sound okay? Seriously? Sorry, we're out of prosciutto, but we can do tacos, tortillas, chicken fish, or let's go with al pastor. Just hold the guac. Right on the guac. Maybe no slaw. Okay, thank you. You need fluid, Sage. I don't know what you were thinking going into that godforsaken country by yourself. Looks different. Oh yeah, incredible changes around here. We just finished construction on a new indoor-outdoor aquarium. 200 species of aquatic life. Jose will be able to make sushi twice a week. We'll be like a Nobu. It's gonna be fucking great.
How is everyone?
Oh, fan-fucking-tastic. Wyatt is in the 5th grade. He plays soccer. Asher's in the 4th grade. He likes jazz. He plays the saxophone. Has some anxiety, but he's fine. Oh, and so we still have these attacks from raiders, or whatever you call them, every few months with their DIY weapons made out of scotch tape and cutlery. It's not pleasant, but otherwise we're great. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, I missed you. Nobody else here gets me like you do. They're all so young. That's so lonely without you here to listen.
There's just one thing, Abby.
What?
I have someone.
Again?
It's just one
Just
girl.
one girl.
And her one baby.
You and the strays. You can't keep on doing this. You know the rules. We're not a charity. You keep on bringing these people from lands far and away. Soon we'll have Tijuana at our front door.
Good, I brought you Jose. And look what he's contributed.
Yes, the Hispanics do work hard. We'll have to justify this to the board, but fine. On one condition. You have to stay put. You can't keep going and trying to save every sad pregnant girl. I mean, sure, it's noble, but it compromises our safety and security.
I understand.
Do you?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah. I can't keep doing this. Seriously. I'm finished.
You know, you remind me of my sister in the before times. She'd go save some poor, suffering people, Haitians, Afghans, whatever. But then she would come back to Brentwood, play tennis, sit by the pool, blow my parents' money on Coke and vegan takeout. I didn't care. But then we had to listen to her complaining. Oh, you're all a bunch of capitalists. Just remember, Sage, it is a privilege to look down on capitalism. Of course, she was in Guatemala when shit went down. Never saw her again. We need you here, Sage.
I know.
So, where's this girl from yours?
In Griffith Park with Trip.
Oh, for the love of God, is he coming too?
No.
I never understood what you saw in that stunted man-child. Hey, Taylor! Okay, sorry I was cranky earlier. So we need to send out a recon team. Yes, use the Blackhawks. Oh, Bolsonaro had a few extra choppers. I am never drinking mezcal again with him, but comes in handy. Oh, and Taylor, one question. What's for dessert tonight? Sure, I'll wait.
Oh, Abby, the girl.
Yeah?
She's gonna need an abortion.
Of course you will. Excellent. Thank you for checking. Okay. So good news, okay? It is tiramisu night. Jose uses this French roast coffee bean. Oh my God, it melts you. You will die. So sorry I'm late. Estelle decided to give me caramel highlights at the last minute. I can come back. Oh, no. Stay. I mean, I have to take a call in a minute, but would you like a glass of vino? Ugh, I'm so sorry. We just ran out of my favorite Sonoma Cal.
I just wanted to thank you for everything you've done for me.
Oh.
If there's any way I can repay you, I can cook or I can clean.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. We have people for that. You know what? You just rest, finish your training. We'll put you to work in no time. So tell me, how are you liking it here?
It's amazing.
Right.
The way the food comes, like already cooked. Except for the fish, that's kind of weird.
I'll get used to it. That reminds me of something that was called to my attention. Well, I know we sometimes have leftovers. We can't leave them for the outside people. It creates conflicts, then we have to send our armed guards, and... Sorry, I'm kidding. Hello? Oh yeah, LA is beautiful. Perfect weather over here. Yes, we will have that inventory complete by next week. Sure, I'll go to Montana. Okay, bye. Fucking Montana. Now I have to find my cowboy hat.
Is that near New York?
Did we go to school?
Only to 5th grade.
We have a program. Normally, it's reserved for high school graduates, but with some tutoring you can manage. You'll learn calculus, chemistry, read Shakespeare, Moliere, or Kafka, shit like that. Look, I know it's been rough for you. You lost your family. Your only remaining people turned out to be savages. That sucks. You're lucky. You, without us. Now you can educate your mind, not have any more babies unless you want to. Choices. You are the top 1% of women in this motherfucking world. Think about that. So Sage tells me you're really good with a bow and arrow.
Oh, yes, I've always hunted for my food.
Oh my god, adorable. So, maybe one day you could take out my sons and teach them how to use it so they know what it's like to, you know, kill something.
I'm supposed to be a luau.
Okay. What is a luau?
It's like a Hawaiian theme party. The bartenders make these adorable drinks. It's got pineapple with rum and coconut liqueur and tiny parasols. What's wrong?
I just saw a truck come in with crates of fruit. And the delivery man, Diego, he said that he picked them up from a place called Inglewood. Oh, he said that he picked it up from another driver. He brought it from another driver. He picks it up from a place called Jalisco.
Yeah, Mexico.
Well, he said that one day he brought food home to feed his family and he got caught. And now these people take it out of his paycheck. And you want me to live here?
Look, I mean, it's not perfect, I know, but you gotta understand, Target, this place, it has everything. Electricity, solar power, cell service, plumbing.
Plumbing? Like toilets that flush?
Yeah.
Okay, and where do you think it goes?
I don't know, it just disappears.
Are you sure it doesn't come out of that pipe on the Sentinella Beach? Yeah, because it smells like shit for miles. Look, you know what? I appreciate your offer, but you know, I can't live here.
Sorry, just think about it. I mean, look, you could learn things like medicine or agriculture or engineering.
Look, I have not had a pineapple in years, and your people use them to drink rum.
It's just a stupid party
No,
favor.
it's a castle on a hill, and it doesn't even make any sense. I mean, look, the grass is green all around it, even though it's yellow everywhere else. I can't live here. And soon you're not going to be able to live here either. Because the Raiders, they're coming. They're coming, and they're tired of drinking dirty water, and they're hungry. And when they find this country club of yours, they're going to take everything, and they're going to kill everybody inside.
We have weapons, like guns with real bullets. Like these Raiders, they're not going to make it past Sunset Boulevard.
Well, there's going to be a group of us that are heading north to Washington. Ever since the tsunami, the soil is good and the land is empty.
Wait, you're leaving?
There's nothing here for me. I mean, look, you're awesome and all.
I think my 8th grade boyfriend called me awesome.
just think it's a bad time to make promises, you know, with it being the end of the world and all. But maybe I'll see you in Washington.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll sail up there on a broken piece of the 101.
I mean, look, just because we're going to be far apart, it doesn't mean we can't think about each other, right? I mean, why does a relationship have to be where, you know, you're together or not together? Are those the only two choices?
No, they're not the only two choices. There are three. One, a life of solitude, the best one if you ask me. Freedom to explore and have short-lived romps with cute guys like you. Or two, throw it all in and bind yourself to someone until tedium and domestic disputes leave you an empty husk devoid of feeling or emotion. Or three, fall madly in love and wrap yourself in a cocoon until death. But number three is just a fantasy they tell to young women to make them happy.
Butterflies come out of cocoons.
They're never two butterflies.
Well, I hope to see you in Washington. Take care of yourself. I don't believe it.
I know. Look at me. Captain.
Congratulations.
That was easy. They'll take any bonehead off the street. But I do enjoy the work. Conquering. I get to travel, see new places. Been to Glendale, Pasadena, even went to the Culver City Beach.
Max? You need to leave now. Staying here it's not going to end well.
It's not my call, believe it or not. I'm not in charge. Take orders from up top. It's how it works in the military. I always wanted to join the Navy, fly planes, shoot guns, hang with my boys. Instead, I got these clowns with rusty poles and sticks. But I'm how do you say, in my elements.
You can come with me. We're going to be heading north to Washington.
You know, I used to ask my wife if she wanted to drink beers and watch guys play games. We all knew it was a lie. I didn't want her there. That's how you sound asking me to join you.
It'll be a fresh start, Max. Look, we can borrow land. We can work together. We can grow things. We can share our crops with each other.
It's called communism. It will fail.
Fine. I tried.
I had no idea you would turn out this way.
What way?
Like a tree that grows in the desert with no water, and yet it's tall and has flowers and shit. Damn, why do I talk this way now? that woman. It's like she stuck a knife into me, but instead of blood, words come out.
Oh, maybe this is really who you are, Max. Life isn't all about conquering.
I beg to differ. You should try it sometime. But you, I thought that you would be more like me or Costco, just another guy. But people want to be around you. They listen to you, even though you're soft on the inside like a jellyfish, but with no steam whatsoever.
Sounds like what you're trying to say is that you're proud of me.
Now you're creeping me out.
I mean, hey, maybe in another world you would have been somebody that writes books or something.
What would I write a book about?
You can write a book about anything. I mean, a book is just words. You know, you definitely like to use them. That's if we ever live to see the day when people like us read.
We may not live to see tomorrow. You gotta go.
Wait.
How's your head?
Feels like I have a hangover.
That'll go away.
Where am I?
Dude, you died.
No, I didn't. You didn't even notice? What are you doing here?
I'm in an intense meditative inducement when I saw you get killed, and so I followed you.
What?
I'm crashing your afterlife! I'm in a cave and the Verdugo kills, but I'm also here with you! How fucking cool is that?
That's impossible.
All those years I thought I was staring mindlessly into space, that meditation was some kind of bullshit. Turns out I was actually doing something.
Why are you dressed like that?
Oh, I thought I'd take advantage of being in the ether to wear one of my hoodies. This one cost $500. Can you believe that? What an incredible waste of resources. But I do love my hoodie.
Get me dead.
It's all over for you. But how liberating is that? I'm shedding everything. The ultimate decluttering project. You will become pure energy. And then I don't know what happens. I kind of want to follow you and see where you go next. But I also think there are things I need to take care of here first.
Oh, shut up. Am I really dead?
Yep. Sorry. What am I saying? I am not sorry. The world is better off without you in it. If only bad people die, but usually they live forever. But you were a full-on sociopath in this life. Maybe choose different next time. See ya! Wouldn't wanna be ya.
Shit.
Oh my God, gross. Hey, Taylor, tell the cleanup crew to move the corpses before they burn them. It smells like a foot sewer at the nightfall. And Code Red is over. So yes, no bombs. I mean, no more bombs. Just, it's not bombing. How about that?
What is that smell?
Decomposition, the wind changed direction.
Oh my God. There's the smell of dead bodies?
Really, Sage? Nobody asked you to come out here. You want to actually help? Pick out something for movie night. Love Actually. Something light, fun.
Oh my God. This is a nightmare.
I know, and we just landscaped the Japanese tea garden. Hey, Tay-Tay, can we get a new Sakabi? I can't bear to look at the garden like this.
How many bodies are out there?
Well, for now, just dig up the burnt patches and cover it with astroturf. It's not-
Taylor, how many people died?
What is... that was not necessary. You should know this better than anyone, therapist. But if you're having some feelings, you need to find an appropriate way to channel them.
I mean, we could have just sent everybody home with care packages of seeds and water. I mean, it would have been cheaper.
Do you think I enjoy this? Do you think I want to play golf with the smell of rotting flesh? This is not the first time we've had to burn bodies, but that's war.
This wasn't a war. I mean, this was a slaughter.
What was a slaughter? I am a parent, Sage, a mother. And when you have kids, you do what you gotta do. I'm gonna chalk up this whole mood of yours to hormones, all of your perimenopause, and your boyfriend leaving. Sorry things didn't work out with you and Magic Mike.
That has nothing to do with this.
You were a lot less complainy when he was hanging around. What? Oh my God. Were you in love? That's adorable. Whatever you want to call it, no judgment here. I mean, I would have welcomed him. I mean, God, he'd make beautiful babies. Skylar's a good man and all, but he's 5'9". But that morsel, the ladies were lined up. And you know what? There is no shame in being a sister wife. Because we need babies. In 20 years, who's going to take care of us?
Not your children. They wouldn't last an hour without their precious chefs and nannies.
You. Because Asher can't tie his shoes and Wyatt is afraid of pigeons. Sometimes I envy you. You don't know the pain of giving your children literally everything and then watching them grow up to be marshmallows glued to a screen.
Then why don't you send them out here to collect stray limbs? Let them see the price of their garden fresh vegetables.
Now you're just being rude, Sage. You might not like the sacrifices required for your happiness, but let's face it, you don't have a choice. Where are you gonna go? Who wants a middle-aged fuckface here? Nobody, right? Look at you. You're not getting any younger. Every day your beauty fades a little bit more. Your skin loses collagen. And I can see an 11 right there on your forehead. Pretty soon there won't be any more magic mics to validate or comfort you. You'll be a charity case at some low-end bunker in the valley, washing men's underwear as you fade into the background like yellowed wallpaper, left all alone with your stray gray hairs just flapping in the wind. I sometimes stand here, and in this exact spot, I look out at the estate and I think, man, the world went to shit, but we live in a paradise.
I stand here in this exact spot and I think, this is a prison. Washing men's underwear? Sounds like freedom to me. Oh, I can do that.
You want to leave the only family you have left? You know what? It's your life.
I was always loyal to you, Abby. I stuck around. Even in high school. When all the girls turned on you. Amy, Kimberly, Ella. Called you a mean girl.
Those bitches were just jealous. You were the only person I really liked. Remember, at the away lacrosse game, you were the friend I wanted to share a room with.
We're not living in that world anymore, Abby. I mean, we're not those girls anymore.
You know what you want, Sage, but just so you know, Amy, Kimberly, Ella, they're all dead.
If music's in progress, it's nice and quick and clean and blood stays dry.
Tyra, what are you doing out here? It's 5 a.m.
I'm learning to play golf. I'd love to come out here before everyone wakes up. It's so beautiful. Except for that spot over there that's black and charred. I hope they fix that. I know I haven't been coming to our therapy sessions. I've just been so busy with the baby, work, Pilates, but everything you've done for me, I'll never be able to repay you.
Oh, I'm just glad you're happy. How's your job?
I love it. Yeah, I write down numbers, I count things. Mostly I'm just happy to not wake up in a panic to find food and protect myself from that.
It's better for you here. Sometimes I think about the before times and it seems like the before and the after are good and bad in equal measure, you know, just in different ways. No?
No, Sage, how can you say that? How can you say that this is the same as what happened before? I get 7 hours of sleep a night. My daughter is going to get a college education. No, I will burn this world to the ground before I ever go back to how it was before.
Well, I better be
Where are you going?
A hike. A long one.
Oh,
I see. Take care of yourself, Tyra. And your daughter.
Sage, wait, one more thing. We just got this shipment of these new cars called Humvees. They're really cool. They have like refrigerators, solar heating, enough food to last for weeks. I kind of wanted to take my daughter on a trip in one. Anyway, Javier, he's in charge of inventory, and sometimes he miscounts. Like yesterday, he thought we had 8 Humvees, and really we only have 7. Hangar's just sitting there empty. Keys are in the glove compartment. Goodbye, Tyra. Goodbye, Sage.
Oh, Tyra, I told you, you have to keep your hips still when you swim.
Oh.
Like this. So, it turns out I have to go to Montana. I'm sorry, I get to go to Montana and ride. Are you okay to hold down the fort while I'm gone?
Of course, everything will be fine.
Of course it will. Hey, Taylor. So I'm leaving tomorrow. Remember, you'll be working with Tyra. Try not to fuck things up for her, okay? Bye. Oh, how did we ever get along without you?
Whatever you need, I am here for you.
I know. So, tell me, how did you like the tiramisu last night?
It was stupendous.
Right? I told Jose to keep it on the menu every goddamn night.
Oh my God, no!
Oh my God, yes!
No, it
Yes!
can't happen every night. God. I mean, I might get fat.